going on, everybody? Adachi here, and I thought we would take a look at our day 2 progress, because yesterday, day 1, it was hectic. It was crazy. Just grinding nonstop, pretty much all day. I barely had much time for anything else, but I got mostly caught up. You know, I was able to auto hard 3 on everything by yesterday, and I am doing max refreshes for probably like the first week. But yeah, just having that starting baseline of being able to auto those stages, I had pretty solid gear sets coming into today, so it's been pretty smooth. There's been like some small pushes I've had to make. You can see here on Phoebe and Nightmare, I'm not like 100% win rates, but I'm winning, so that's good enough for me. There is a little bit of stamina loss there, but you know, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I wish there was an easier way to show the teams that you've run. I'm not going to do them now, though. So just Nightmare 1. We'll see if I can do Nightmare 3 by the end of today. Probably not, but we'll see. Okay, so my team here is Leanne, Dina. I think Dina's cracked. Leanne is cracked as well for Terror. You got to build her anyway, so why not? Gray, I've been focusing Gray this time around. I focused him on the beta as well, but I built him way wrong. He's definitely much better now. Marvel and Doki. And then Doki's just really good. I got super lucky on pulling Doki. I was pretty down at the start of the day 1 because my pulls were dog water. Okay, this run's already going to shit. Does Dina not have gear? Could have just been unlucky. Anyway, this run's probably not going to be a clear. We did clear it though. That's all that matters. We'll work on consistency later. Maybe I shouldn't waste stamina showing these off. Yeah, I ended up pulling Doki at like the end of yesterday, so that was pretty lucky. But I hadn't started using her until like recently, where debuffs were not going as well. So this team, Doki again, Kraken. You gotta do Kraken, and then my staple 3, Marvel, Leanne, and Gray. I'm surprised this was able to clear with Leanne. She's doing good damage, but for the most part, these guys didn't get much of a chance to move, which is nice. I probably would move my gear over to somebody else, but I do have her like her skill 3 maxed. But yeah, I'd probably definitely move her over to Rosa Bornia, but I haven't been using them as much anymore. Mostly because of like lack of being able to spread out lattices, because you really need to burn a lot on Leanne just for rewards. But now as we get into Nightmare and Hell, I'll probably start trying to raise up Rosa again. But speaking of which, let's look at how we pulled. We got most of the SRs, which I'm pretty happy about. We got Marvel pretty early on. Luckily, if I hadn't pulled him when I did, I pulled him, I don't know, a couple hours into the game. But if I hadn't pulled him, I would have still been using, where is she? Researcher number 41. You can see I did play her a little bit. But then we pulled Marvel, and I was like, all right, see ya. But for SSRs, we've got Leanne on some pretty good gear. You'll think that this is goofy, but I already have max on Onslaught. In a perfect world, this would be speed, but no, actually, we might have just gotten a speed piece. No, I was remembering wrong. It was a head piece, but yeah, so we're just running these 4 stats, which you definitely should. If characters need stats, more so they're going to need like a slight boost. Like here, her speed could be nicer, but we don't live in a perfect world, so. Prowess, I think. Yeah, I have not leveled these, but I at least got these up. There's a lot of stats to be had here, so grab that while I'm here. But I did max out the S3. I think I'm not free to play, so but I think that most of those were. If any of them weren't, it had to have been like 1 at most 2 weren't free to play. But today we pulled, or not today, yesterday before we pulled Doki, it was this was the last character I pulled before Doki, and I pulled 2 copies of Lilith. And at first I was kind of upset, but you make what you make do with what you got and what the game gives you. At least that's the way I saw it, and I've turned around. I love Lilith. She's fucking awesome. I haven't even dumped anything into her prowess, but she's been a staple for like most of my teams. She's solid, she's tanky, she does decent damage, she gives, what was it, speed buff, I believe? Speed buff, a little bit of CC as well. No, it's speed down. Doesn't she give speed buff too? No, I'm high. Speed down though. Pretty good. And then today I pulled Shadow Sonya, which is sick. She was actually one of the light and darks I really wanted because I love Dot. It was like, it was my primary team, you know, until it never saw support again in Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, Dot was definitely a big one that I wanted. I just got her so late that it's really hard for me to build. Now, not only did I get her late, I didn't pull a... Motherfucker, where are you? I didn't pull Viper until today. So I didn't even have like a Dot team ready until today. And it would take a lot of stamina, a lot of investment. And that would set me back so far that I'm just gonna have to put them on the sideline and they're gonna have to chill for now. But I will eventually definitely build them at some point. All right, so other supporting characters, Marvel, we've been just bumping up his skill 3. I think I just did these for stats. Yeah, just been bumping up his skill 3, trying to make him as useful as possible. Gray as well. Gray's a special case where you kind of have to do his S2 and his S3 kind of in tangent, and then these final upgrades, you want to do them at the same time, so that way you don't get like weird rotations when he starts doing his extra turn into an ult. So yeah, I've been saving the lattices. I just got to get the materials for him. But that'll definitely be a big boost. That'll help a lot when it comes to pushing further into Doki and Terror. Dina is, and this is an important point that I want to make, is that you need to be flexible with your account and your characters that you get. Dina is amazing. Even after nerf, she's still amazing. Because she's mostly just there for your vulnerable, your erosion stacks and whatnot. I didn't start using her until today, so it's just flexibly that you want to start utilizing different characters, and they don't need a lot of investment. Like here, I think I started her up once, not much else to that, and I've just been throwing gear around for her. So I just swap out, let's see, I've been giving her Kraken set, which I'm going against my own tip again, and I've been using names. It's just, it's just how I play. But yeah, Kraken, I've just been using that set on her. Now, it's probably not even best for her, but it's good enough, and it gets the job done. Kraken, I feel like pretty much almost mandatory for Doki, unless you ended up running Mio. Mio's probably going to be much better than Kraken, but Kraken is fantastic, amazing. He helps you cheese a lot of stuff that can be frozen. Valerian, when I've needed sustain, I've used Valerian, mostly because I didn't have much else at the time. Now I do have other characters, but I've just kind of put more into Valerian. She's just been my pocket healer. I don't use her often, but if I feel like some sustain is going to help me out with a little bit of buffing potential, then I'll slot her in and see if she can help clear. That's my account. I don't think it's been too cracked, especially with the amount of summons I've done. I'm lucky enough that I even got Doki Doki as like somebody who I can use as an LD, but honestly, I would have loved to have seen pretty much anything over her. Messiah would have been great, because then I know I could reset Leanne and be pretty happy with that and dump it all into Messiah eventually when I finish out her reward track. And then obviously Lily and Mia would be insanely useful. And oh man, Heinrich would save me so much headache for a lot of this stuff. But that's the progress there so far. I'm pretty pleased with that. We're into Nightmare. I think we'll be able to get into farm at Nightmare 3 by tomorrow. All right, Union Shop. Again, about all the summons, you know. But here, it's definitely perfect lattice fragments. Yeah, it's 50, so you get 15 every week. That means every month there's at least one to be gained out of your guild shop. Definitely want to grab those. These are going to be one of your biggest limiting factors when it comes to building out characters as a free-to-play. So whenever you see perfect lattices, you fucking nab those. And then again, it would be your prints and then your summons fitting in somewhere in there. Like, I already got my summons and I got my lattice fragments, so now I'm gonna get prints because I definitely need these. Like, I'm scared to try and push more characters because I know I'm lacking a lot of prints right now. Summon shop, you can get dupes here. I'm gonna say fuck that. Again, if you're free to play especially, get your perfect lattice. If you end up getting to this point, you're not gonna get this regularly unless the game ends up showering as many summons as it has already, like every month. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but when you can, always pick up the lattice. And then from there, you could probably pick. At that point, if you've already gotten the lattice, you can probably then either go for your dupe, if they end up swapping out like Leanne for somebody else that you want, or going for the LD summons, or maybe the regular summons. I think either one is pretty good. Here I'm actually going to say that prints are not going to be as worth it because they are so expensive. I mean, for 3 red prints, which is a lot, I got 1 lattice, or I could get a bunch of summons. Arena shop. So this is one I refreshed yesterday just so I know I can guarantee I can get this. I'm not even sure if you actually need to refresh at all for this. It's really going to depend, I think, on how much you are winning, because I think wins are like you get 100 coins and losses are like 80, something like that. But then you also get like a bunch of flat for clearing. Before we look into that, let's actually look at arena. We'll do some matches here because I haven't done arena yet today. And let's do one PvP match just so I can make sure that I know and remember. Heinrich, Leanne, Messiah. Holy shit, he's got Messiah and Leanne to 6-star. And a Lily? Nope, I'm okay. That team will clear me. This one maybe it'll be a lot more doable just because these guys are lower star. I just gotta make sure I got the right characters geared. So far I've been using, I could maybe throw in Doki Doki, but I'm going Leanne, Marvel, Lilith, and Kraken. And I kind of like that team right now. Offers a lot of CC, as well as a decent boost. The bad thing is that Marvel isn't super fast. So if he gets outsped by Freya, which is pretty often, then I probably lose. Because Freya with a Messiah nuke is going to be disgusting. Oh yeah, I forgot Lilith is actually super fast now. Actually, I might be able to CC before then, and if I manual, it'd be even easier. Then I can focus the stun on Messiah or Freya here. But I think they're dead. As long as my Marvel can go first, I think I pretty much win. Goodbye, my friend Ko. Yeah, it's 110 off of a... Oh, it probably depends on your rank. You probably gain more at higher ranks based on wins and losses. So I'll say I don't know. I don't really know when it comes to that. Oh, you get rank up rewards too. So let's think about this. You might need to do a reset or a couple of max resets, which I'm just going to say as a free-to-play, this is going to be a pretty big advantage and a pretty big start right here on getting the lattice, or guaranteeing that you get the lattice here. Like spending like 600, 900 gems for one lattice, I'd do that in a heartbeat. So my math might not be perfect. There might be other sources that I am missing out or forgetting. But personally, I just wouldn't risk it. We were going over the shop. I got a little distracted. But yes, perfect lattice is what you want 100%. It would go a lattice. And then again, it's always going to be this. It's going to be print or something, whatever one you feel like you need more of. And then I'll fit the SR lattices in there as well. It's like when you need them or as you need them, then you should grab them over some of the other things. And I'm sure most people know, if you didn't already, there's going to be some packs you get with gems weekly. Get those. They're just discounted pulls. So a multi is like 1,000, 800 here, plus some gold. And then LD summons. This is actually like 1,500 in summons, right? Yeah, 1,500 in summons, so another discount right there. Have not touched the rate up banner yet. I will not pull on the LD banners. These are way too fucking expensive. I've done like... Let's see how many I've done on here. 1, 2... I've done 30. So 3 multis on this one here. I don't think I've gotten Jack out of here yet. Then I've done most of my jazz here. I'm saving the free summons for whenever I finally pull an SSR, but let's just get into it. Oh yeah, and I've saved my targeted. I'm still saving that. I really have no reason to pull it right now. It's not like I really need a Hell Kid, a Real Mocha, a whoever. Oh! Perfect. This might have been my pity for all I know. I haven't gotten an SSR in a while. Come on, baby. Something good. Something good. Yeah, here's Utomu. Come on. Is that Doki Doki again? Ah, I mean, it's good, but fuck. Well, I got another LD, I guess. Fuck. A Doki dupe. I mean, that'll... What is it? 5% stat boost? That'll help push a little bit further, right? Oh, whatever. I pulled an SSR. Let's get the singles out of the way. Oh, man. I heard the voice and I was like, no, it's Doki, man. It's Doki. It could have been any other LD, man. Oh, besides Sonya. I got one. I don't need more Sonya, thank you. God, it like flickers gold. It makes you think like, oh shit, is it there? You could have given me Heinrich. You could have given me my goat Messiah. You could give me Lily, Mio. There's a lot of options there. You could have given me like just an RGB that I didn't have. You know, Beyonton, Kloss. Now one more free summon, I guess. Ah, man. Wind out of my sails. But hey, at least I use her. At least I use her. Attack, defense, and HP. Well, I'm definitely at least, you know, somewhat pleased about defense and HP. Did that say healing received? Holy shit, what that's a horrible fucking dupe to get. Oh man, that's funny. Well, yeah, I think that's all I got for today. I don't think there's any other progression I've missed out on, so, you know, you could use me as a baseline. If you're further than me, awesome. If you're behind me, don't sweat it. I'll probably check back in like a week, maybe when we have new events or whatever else, you know, once we're actually deep into the end game. So until then, take care and I'll see you.